Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is that time of year. It is the Budweiser Shootout here at the fabulous Daytona International Speedway. Under the lights, you just see the blimp off in the distance. We got 23 cars. As you can see, you could probably see Sean Henley's car in the inside of the third row. I actually made a mistake in the last chance qualifier. The number 34 of, I believe that is Sam Young, he should have been in the All-Star or in the Budweiser Shootout and not in the LCQ. So his spot, since he was already in, was given to the fourth place driver, and that was Sean Henley. So Sean Henley, I'm gonna send you this link to watch it. You are in the Budweiser Shootout, so just don't worry about that. I am now going. We're going to go through the starting lineup from 23rd place all the way to. We're going to go from 23rd place all the way up to 1st place. So starting 23rd is Chris Dollerton. Starting 22nd is James King. Starting 21st is Nick Bellardo. Starting 20th is Ryan Cooper. Starting 19th is Andy Tran. Starting 18th is Charles Jackson. Starting 17th is Dylan Young. Starting 16th is Kyle Sosnowski. Starting 15th is Seth Cole. Starting 14th is Joshua Collard. Starting 13th is Austin LaPlante. Starting 12th is Dylan Poteet. Starting 11th is Hayden Klein. Starting 10th is Joey Stats. Starting 9th is Zach Campbell. Starting 8th is Mason Wood. Starting 7th is Mary Cole. Starting 6th is Sean Henley, is Jocelyn Warner. Sorry about that, lost count there. Starting 5th is Sean Henley. Starting 4th is Jake Baskinger. Starting 3rd is Trent Dunham's girlfriend, Red Bell. Unfortunately, Trent did not make it into the I keep saying All-Star race, into the Budweiser Shootout. And the front row is Sam Young. And on the pole is Jake Cole. That is your starting field for the Budweiser Shootout. Let's go get the command.
Drivers, start your engines!
The command has been given. The engines are fired here at Daytona. The car's beginning to roll off. We will be right back from this commercial break with the start of the Budweiser Shootout. Welcome back to Daytona International Speedway. The officials has given us the one to go. Lights off on the pace car. This is going to be an exciting race here, the Budweiser Shootout at Daytona. We got 23 cars vying for the win here. The 43 car of Hayden Klein, if I'm not mistaken, he was the winner of the LCQ, and he is starting. He's starting 11th, and he's starting 11th. He's going to be a threat, especially for winning. With these Gen 6 cars, it's a little bit difficult. It's a little bit difficult to pass and get good runs, because you got the outside line that can get a run, you got the inside line that can get a run. No pit stops. This is gonna be 16 laps, so 6 laps extra than the LCQ was. So this is going to be an amazing event as we are getting ready to kick things off for the Budweiser All-Pro Series Season 1. Pace cars in. The green flag is out, and we are racing here in Season 1. Now this is not a points paying race. We are under the lights. This is for bragging rights going into Daytona 500 pole qualifying, which will be uploaded at some point later. It will take place tomorrow. Since I'm not doing the Gatorade dual races, the Bud pole qualifying, which is practice / qualifying, will be determining where people will start. As we already got a battle for the lead, here comes Red Bell looking to win it for her and for her boyfriend Trent Dunham, who unfortunately did not race his way into this race. Leading lap number 1 with Sean Henley behind her is Red Bell. She is firmly on the lead. Now here comes Sean Henley. Sean Henley now to the inside. I believe Red Bell does not have her clear. Sean Henley, former champion in the NNSCRA Snickers Cup Series. He is now taking the lead here at Daytona. He's got Mary Court behind her, Seth's sister. Sean Henley goes to the outside line now. He's still got to run, but here comes Mary Cole. So the inside line is getting going. They're going 3 wide back there. This is still interesting. You got cars in the back that are going to be trying to make their way towards the front. Speaking of Seth Cole, I see Seth on the inside line as Mary goes to the outside line. Mary Cole is going to lead this lap. Here comes Zach Campbell in number 99 car. He also raced his way into this field. And here comes the LCQ winner. Here comes the LCQ winner, Hayden Klein, on the inside. They're going 3 wide. They're putting Mary Cole on the very outside line. The 43 had his teammate, Austin LaPlante, right behind him. Here comes Seth Cole on the inside line, going for second place. The 43 car is out in front, just like where he was in the LCQ. Seth Cole looking to make his way to the front pretty early. He's going to the inside now, the 43 car. Hayden Klein, is he going to lead the lap? Yes, the 43 car leads lap number 3. We are beginning lap number 4. Dylan Young is right behind Seth Cole right now. Sean Henley's trying to bring up the middle line. Oh, it's the 2 cars trying to make a move on Seth right there. There's on their back bumper. Look who else is up here. Andy Tran. Now, in another one of my series a long time ago, Andy Tran won the Daytona 500. As he now moves into the second spot. He's now trying to move in the second spot. Seth Cole's. Leo, we got a wreck behind him. Oh, we got a wreck. The 43 Chris Dollarton's around. Oh my gosh. Jake Bassinger, does he avoid it? Oh, he slams right into the 33 Chris Dollarton. Oh, the first caution is out. Chris Dollarton. Sean Henley is in it. Sam Young's in it. Jake Baskinger, Jake Cole, pole sitter, Red Bell, and Mary Cole all involved in a wreck happening early in this race. The caution is out. The leader is Seth Cole. Second is Andy Tran. Third is Nick Bellardo. He started in the back. Fourth is Dylan Young. And fifth is Hayden Klein. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's now take a look at what brought us out, what brought the caution out for the first time tonight. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this right here is what brings out the caution flag for the first time today. This is the best camera angle I can find of it. James King in the 83 car right there gets into the side of the 33 of Chris Dollarton and turns Chris down to the inside and back up the racetrack. Sean Henley clobbers him, and Red Bell gets the back of there. Then Red Bell gets turned down in front of Dylan Poteet. Poteet does his best job to avoid it, and this is just melee in the turns. Look at all these drivers who avoid it. Unfortunately, the 14 and the 13 couldn't quite get through it. Sean Henley has a lot of damage. The 13 and 34 has a lot of damage. This was just a big one here in the Bud Shootout happening right off turn 4. There are all these drivers that did it. This was the race back. This was the race back to the line as they were coming to the caution flag. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, this brings us out under the caution. Let's go back up to the restart. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Daytona. Unfortunately for Sean Henley, his night is over. After being involved in the crash, he has taken his car behind the garage, or behind the wall to the garage, excuse me. So I'm going to go through the rundown right now. We have Seth Cole in first, Andy Tran in second, Nick Bellardo third, Dylan Young in fourth, Hayden Klein fifth, Austin LaPlante sixth, Zach Campbell seventh, James King eighth, Ryan Cooper ninth, Charles Jackson in 10th, Joshua Collard in 11th, Joey Stats in 12th, Dylan Poteet in 13th, Kyle Sosnowski in 14th, Mason Wood 15th, Jacqueline Warner in 16th, Red Bell in 17th, Jake Cole 18th, Jake Baskinger 19th, Chris Dollarton, who was involved in the wreck, is 20th, Sam Young with a lot of damage and no hood is in 21st, and Mary Cole rounds out the field in 22nd. That is the rundown of where everyone is at right now. We're going to get a, this is the halfway. We're going to get a restart at halfway with 8 laps to go. Restart halfway, 8 laps to go. Pace car ducks on off into pit road. Seth Cole will lead him down to the restart. The green flag is back out. We are back underway here in the Budweiser Shootout. If you ask me, a lot of those cars whose move to the outside was quite a dumb move. Here comes the 17 of Andy Tran to the inside of Seth Cole. He is going to go for the lead with Nick Bellardo and the LCQ winner, Hayden Klein, right behind him. And then you got Austin LaPlante in the 9, who's right behind his teammate, pushing him along on the inside. We got a 4 train on the inside. We got 3 Fords. Now they're gonna make it 3 wide with another 3 pair of Fords there. We got Nick Bellardo, who's making his move to the inside. Nick Bellardo, he's gonna be making his NNSCRA Oreo Truck Series debut in Season 6. He is going to lead the lap. They're leaving the 43 in the sucker hole. The 98 leads the lap, and now we got the 9 Austin LaPlante leading. He's got the 99 Zach Campbell behind him, and the 55 Ryan Cooper behind him on that inside line. Dylan Poteet is also right behind Ryan Cooper. They're good friends right there. They found themselves in the draft. Now Cooper moves up to the outside. Now the Zach Campbell moves down in front of Poteet, trying to get the draft off him. Here comes Joey Stats in that 7 car. He's getting his way up here too. They're going 3 wide again in the corner. Zach Campbell now with the lead. He's moved from 3rd last lap to 1st this lap with Dylan Poteet right behind him. Now he goes up to block that number 9, giving Dylan Poteet the inside line. Zach Campbell leads that lap. Ladies and gentlemen, this is so far being an awesome race. Here comes Joey Stats making it 3 wide for the lead. 3 by 3 by 3 these guys are racing. You have Joey Stats being pushed by Kyle Sosnowski in the 5. Joey Stats now is on the outside with Dylan Poteet. Here comes the 5 in the 11 down on the inside line. These guys are very close racing back here. Oh, the 5's getting... Oh, we got a wreck. Oh, the 5 car. This race could be over. This race could be over. Who leads it down to the... Joey Stats leads them down to the line. We have 5 laps to go. This race could be over. Oh, what a tough break. Oh, the 98 car. What a tough break for these guys. Yeah, Seth Cole looks to have made it through the wreck. Nick Bellardo might have gotten through. The 18 doesn't look to have any damage. Chris Dollarton has his damage. Cooper, Campbell, Charles Jackson. I cannot believe that this has happened to Charles. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go take a look and see what brought the caution out for what could possibly be the last time. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, this is what happened to bring out the caution for the second time tonight. The 11 car gets pushed up a little bit by his teammate Charles Jackson. He, as you see, the 11 car is hooking him down to the inside. This is allowing the Joey Stats to pull away here. The 5 car begins to he's sideways, he's pushing up. Dylan Poteet just clears him. Charles Jackson gets involved. The 99 clears him as well. That's very close. You got Charles Jackson, Ryan Cooper, Nick Bellardo seems to get a little bit of it. The 9 Austin LaPlante's in it as we go up because they're wrecking ahead. This is where the 10 car gets his damage, and the 98 car gets just a little bit of front end damage there from when he hit the 9. Seth Cole just drives by on that inside line. Everything looks good, but it's a tough break for these guys that are wrecking right here off turn 4. Let's go back up and see if this race is indeed over or if we're going to have some kind of shootout. Well, ladies and gentlemen, this has never happened before in any of my series, and this is a first time for everything, for at least for my series. We are going to have a 1-lap shootout to determine the winner of the Budweiser shootout. Austin LaPlante and Charles Jackson were the only 2 to retire after that incident. We are going to go through the top 10 right now in the grid. Right now we have Joey Stats is in first, Dylan Poteet second, third is Zach Campbell, fourth is Mason Wood, fifth is Jacqueline Warner, sixth is James King, seventh is Hayden Klein, 8th is Seth Cole, 9th is Nick Bellardo, and 10th is Jake Baskinger. These cars are going to be driving like bats out of hell to try to get to the lead coming to the checkered flag. We're going to have this 1-lap shootout. This will determine that pretty much this was the final caution of the night. These guys, although these guys could wreck, NASCAR would not throw the caution. These guys would race back to the line. We are coming up to the green and the white flag. This happened one time before in Budweiser shootout history. I believe that year was 1997 when Rusty Wallace, or when Jeff Gordon broke a transmission on the restart, and Rusty Wallace got around them on the 1-lap shootout and won the Budweiser shootout. What I believe back then was called the Busch Clash. If I'm mistaken, I'm sorry. Here we go. The green and the white flags are coming out. Here we go. The green flag and the white flags are out. 1 lap to go. Dylan Poteet made the dumbest mistake from all I've seen in driving history. He went straight to the outside to try to get a run. If he clears the 99 car, I will be surprised. He doesn't. Joey Stats quickly with the lead heading into turn 1. Dylan Poteet, I was not calling you stupid. I was just saying that was a stupid move. We got teammates behind the 7. We got Roush Fenway teammates of Eric Campbell and Jocelyn, excuse me, and Jocelyn Warner. But I don't think it's going to be enough. Joey Stats has the lead. It has a good, decent sized lead here coming off of turn number 4. Joey Stats, he is going to hold off, and in his return to the series, Joey Stats is going to win the Budweiser shootout. Joey Stats in his return to any of my series since the beginning. Joey Stats in the number 7 Dave Blaney machine, I guess you could say. The number 7 Dave Blaney machine brings home the checkered flag in the Budweiser shootout. What an awesome run. As we're looking through the top 10, second was Zach Campbell. Third was the amazing rookie, Jocelyn Warner. Fourth was Dylan Poteet after restarting on the outside. On the restart, went straight to the outside. Fifth was James King in the 83. Sixth was Seth Cole, who rebounded after that wreck. Seventh is Mason Wood. Eighth is Nick Bellardo. Ninth is our LCQ winner, Hayden Klein. And 10th is Jake Baskinger. What an amazing run for these guys. Let's take a look at the official race results now. Here's our official standings. Joey Stats, congratulations to him. Unfortunately, it's a good thing this wasn't a points-paying race. Austin LaPlante, Charles Jackson, and Sean Henley, unfortunately, retired early from this race. Mary Cole finishes 20th. Joshua Collard, all these guys involved in that wreck, in the second caution wreck. This was yet again an awesome race under the lights here at Daytona. If you have liked this race, please leave a like below. Also, don't forget to comment and subscribe. And this race has been brought to you by the NNSCRA, offline racing at its best. And we will see you next time for the Daytona 500 qualifying.